Hello, hello. Hell yeah, keep time. It's morphin time. It's something time. What's up, Snick Rap? What's up, Agent? What's up next? Keep Science, Kids Grace, Bones, Savior, Lane. Finally get to catch a stream. Yeah, it's real late, but perfect time to wind it down the weekend. Dude, I'm feeling that. Did you guys have a good one? You're supposed to be resting? Bro, I'm not even kidding you. This weekend, I was resting 110%, but I was on my feet all day today and yesterday. So I'm a smidge tired, but like in a good way. You know what I mean? I've been counting down the hours until you went live again. What's up, Trapped Cow? How you doing this weekend, man? Weekend was pretty chill. Holy sub, Batman. Dane, thank you, dude. Also, thank you guys for the follows, too. What was I gonna say? Oh, boy. I have some interesting things I want to show
Holy
you guys
sub,
this week.
Batman.
Thank you again, Dane. But, yeah, I think I'll probably tell you guys more tomorrow. Because I think right now I'm outside. What's good, guys? Beldong, you're outside. God damn. What are you doing outside? Yeah, I think this weekend I had some interesting ideas and things I want to do with you guys this weekend, so my hair's not going to participate today. I think I will get my thoughts in order, and I have some fun new things I kind of want to like put into play for this stream / community type thing. So, dude, so today I put back the constants on my desk, and I got to admit, having not used it for a few days and then back onto using it, I'm really liking it. Like, the only thing I think I don't love is the backspace. I don't know why. To me, it's like a bit boring, but everything else is so good about this board. I think the alphas are killer. So it's been good. I'm taking a leisurely walk around my neighborhood at 8 p.m. in the pitch dark. That does not sound leisurely. So nice. That does not sound leisurely at all. Logan, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you. And Zany for the 100 bits, dude. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if it'll read that, Zany. I hope so. Here it goes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it is the Mustache Man. Wow, oh wow, how have you been, Alex? Love that hair, love that hoodie, I wish I was inside it.
Huh?
Huh? Wow, wow, ow, ow, ow.
That's one way to start the stream. He wants a hoodie? They're available. I might actually, by the way, this is not a thing, so don't it's not like an advertisement thing, but I'm just let you guys know. I think this week is the week I'm probably going to make the new stuff go live for some of the merch, some of the new ideas I had. And then I'm thinking I might just take down some of the old stuff. Also, people have been wanting the hats. I'm thinking about making a hat and a toque. So the new hats will be up as well. Alternate style. Same hat with the logo on it, and then alternate style. So, but yeah, thanks everyone for being here, man. It's a Sunday night. I don't know how you guys feel this weekend. I am drained. We did so much stuff, and the weather was so nice that it was so nice being outside, albeit a little chilly. Hence why I have a sweater on right now. Although now turning on the lights makes me a little bit warm in here, but what's a toque? Wait, I forgot. Toque is a very Canadian way to say like a winter hat. I don't know what you guys call it in everywhere else. Fucking Canadians? God damn it, dude. What did I do to deserve this? Have you asked Mike if he plans to restock the Quirkies? I'm going to ask tomorrow because I think he's away this weekend or just off this weekend, but I will ask this tomorrow. It's on my list. 100%. Trust me. So nice. Raze, thank you so much for using your Prime here. What an honor. I appreciate you, and I hope you're having a good day today, man. And Crowned Clown, thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. It's a flippin' beanie. Bro, I've never heard anyone here call it a beanie. It's a toque. Beanie skull cap? I've never heard either one of those.
The underscore Crowned Clown gifted a tier 1 sub to Yanfei underscore Shoyu. They have given 9 gift subs in the channel.
Canadians get bullied for everything. Toques our dollar. Why are they so mean to us? Bro, honest to God, I feel that. Tiramisu. What a good dessert and what a good sub. I appreciate that. Dude, speaking of good desserts, oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna lie. We were in the grocery store earlier today because we need to do some grocery shopping. And, we've been like trying to be careful about overspending and like, we're just trying to, I think everyone has lately. Everyone's kind of feeling it. And we're just making sure we're not buying crazy stuff. I almost bought a crazy stuff. There's two things I really wanted, but I just couldn't justify it, dude. Number one, it's this brand called Kawartha. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's $9 ice cream. But apparently it's delicious. And I really want to try it. But they only sell like these bigger jugs for $9. It's like a premium one. I've heard it's real good. And then I saw this cheesecake. It was like a brownie cheesecake with caramel on top. And I was like, my God, dude, I haven't had cheesecake in a long time. And it was $11 for like a small ass cheesecake. And I was like, you know what, dude? Forget it. So I ended up just getting like some Cheez-Its as a snack. That's my snack for tonight if I get hungry. So, real sad about that one. Came up when I googled toque. What happened, Megan? I asked Mike on Discord and he responded that he already put the orders for the corkies. Corkies are really nice. I really like them. I think they look great on the desk. I think for my desk, I liked the corky better when I had the gray, like the stone kind of look. I still love the corky on this, but I kind of want
that hoodie looks very cozy. It wouldn't be an Alexotos special, would it?
Thanks, Burn. It is. It's the Keyboard Club one. Thanks, man. Durs, thank you so much for the gifted, man, or continuing a gifted. Thank you, dude. And thanks, Burn, for calling that out. Great place for coffee beans online? I don't think I've only ever ordered coffee beans online once. I don't know. I'm still very new to like the whole buying food products online. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very like the only food products I've ever ordered is we did a big batch of. We did meat. That was really about it because, dude, our local grocery stores suck for that. And then I think I've ordered coffee beans once from like a store in Montreal. But I don't really order too often online. I feel like sometimes the shipping cost just isn't worth it for a lot of these things. Can we see the back? Yeah, here. This is what it looks like. It says Mechanical Keyboard Club. It's really cool. I really like this sweater. The sweater is weird. Like if you guys end up getting one, the sweater is weird, right? This is such a nice quality sweater. It's also like, it's lightweight, it's pretty thin, but it is deceivingly hot. So if you guys get this sweater, it's not like a sweater that you can, like if the weather's already sort of warm, this is like, I think, a colder weather sweater. Because this is warm. Belding, I tried it. The only thing I could find that was plain, I tried it. I've never had anything like that, like the texture of the actual chip itself. Oddly enough, Belding, normally I am not a fan of most salt and vinegar stuff because I find it too sour and I want it to be more salty. This was actually one of the first times where I felt like it was a decent balance, or just talking about the jacket. Hi, Fried. How you doing, man? Hey, I have that same sweatshirt. Do you find it the same? Is it deceivingly hot for you too? Is it like a keyboard Illuminati? No, it's just something that I made with Angel one day. We just decided that we were going to do cool keyboard club stuff and drop stuff like once or twice a year. It was it. Nothing too crazy. A Tim Wendelbo subscription for my main coffee beans. Highly recommended. Ooh. What kind is it? Is it like more of like fruity stuff or is it more like chocolate and caramel? We have a bunch of coffee roasters locally here in Dallas and the beans I get are 20 times better than the prepackaged stuff. Okay, let me tell you guys something. I love some of the more like bespoke coffee beans as well. Like some of them are great. However, I do find the moment I get into more of like this local coffee roaster stuff, a lot of it turns into very like blueberries and like banana and whatever like fruity kind of flavors to go with it. I find that stuff very acidic-y and more of like a dessert thing for me. Like I have to want to drink it. I don't know. I find it almost sort of tea-like, and I prefer coffees to be more of like a caramel / chocolate. Yeah, like earthy tasting myself. I love coffees like that. So the beans I've ended up settling on are more of like I've gotten a few. My favorite coffee roaster in Toronto is Everyday Gourmet.
Olo
They have
Alex,
some of the better ones.
waving hand.
Hi Cole, how you doing? Thank you so much for the tier 1, man. So Everyday Gourmet in Toronto, which is in St. Lawrence Market, is my favorite. They have some stuff. It's a bit out of the way, but I don't mind going there. They might be my ultimate true favorite ones.
Now that we have had a successful plug/advertisement, you may now commence with the build/stream, winking
you,
face. But seriously, please make a Torontosaurus shirt or...
Yeah, I know, we should do that. That'd be really funny. Maybe I can get something whipped up in the next few days for that. I have like an old drawing of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, so... But yeah, it's... Everyday Gourmet is my favorite. And then the other bean that I've settled on is... We like Zavada beans, which I think is just it's like a larger scale roaster. Like you can get those at Costco and stuff. But we specifically like the hazelnut variation of that. But I don't know, it's so good. To me, it's so good. How do you brew your coffee? I use a Mocha Master. I am so jealous. I don't have that yet. I haven't dived into that side of coffee. But the one that I do use right now is the Chemex, and actually one that Alpha 10K, I don't know if he's here tonight, but he put me on this, oh God, what is it called now? It's a special little, it's like a V60, but not really a V60, or the Oria or something like that. Oreo or Oria, whatever. Yeah, that one there, the V4. He put me on that one there, and that has been like my favorite way to brew coffee. It is genuinely like, going from the V60 to the Oria was a huge difference in taste. I don't like using my V60. In fact, I don't even want it anymore. Like, I had the ceramic V60, which wasn't like a whole hell of a lot of money. And then I actually stopped using the AeroPress because I preferred the Oria. Like, it just tastes good. I'll be at the AeroPress is so convenient, dude. It's, if you need to just get coffee done in like literally a few seconds, just fucking use the AeroPress. How you doing, handsome mustache man? My fiance, well, actually no, I think I did. Anyways, my fiance made homemade pizza and garlic knots. Dude, garlic knots are fucking top tier. I love garlic knots. The Sabaros fast filters, the Oreo cells are amazing. Are those the ones with like the ridges on the edge? I bought a $20 drip coffee machine yesterday to grind beans of my own. Dude, hell yeah. Coffee is therapeutic. It's not just tasty. I find it's just fun to do. This is instant coffee. It's a brand that my girlfriend picked up, and we've been really liking this instant coffee stuff. This is because we literally got home like 20-30 minutes ago, and I'm exhausted.
Egrunt gifted a tier 1 sub
Egron,
to
thank you so much for gifting a sub.
LL0D.
Thank you, dude. So here's the thing, right? Coffee's really fun, guys. Coffee also, unfortunately, takes a lot of counter space, which we don't have. We're not really in a big spot. So right now, my only coffee things are the ones I've mentioned. I got like the Chemex. I have 2 different grinders just because I don't like setting one of the other grinders up. So I've just bought a little hand one. And then I have some small ones like the AeroPress and stuff. We would love an espresso machine. We would love to get a French press. We tried French press. Well, I tried French press recently again for the first time in forever. When we did like some little getaway for me and my girlfriend like last year.
Hey, have a nice stream, man.
None. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 23 months. I loved the French press. Right now, I think if I bought a French press, I'd be like teetering on the edge of the space that I have left. I didn't buy the onesie. I got the Comandante one. I would still love to get an espresso machine. I think that's the next thing I would truly want. We genuinely have no counter space for that. So that one there is like completely off the table right now. But what I am going to be doing is I am putting a little bit of money aside here and there. And I'm going to create like a little espresso fund. So if we end up getting some room in the future, I'll have one. Because I also learned that espresso machines for good ones are not cheap. You don't have space on the table, then it's not going on the table. Dude, we don't have space anywhere for that, man. Honestly, guys, if I showed you guys the counter space, you'd be like, oh yeah, there's no space. I use grounds in a Keurig and it sucks ass, but I'm in a dorm. Hey, dude, if you want my opinion, Spruce, something that's smaller than a Keurig, get yourself an AeroPress and just a little hand grinder. That's it. Gurnal, thank you so much for the tier
3
1.
months of the greatest moustache in all of Keebs. Loved
man.
every minute.
Dude, thank you guys. Guys, I want to say thank you again for all the support. I stumbled upon this thing yesterday where it was talking about just like old days of YouTube. And it kind of sparked this little like, man, that's actually what made me fall in love with like all these platforms in the first place. Where it felt very like natural, where you can just go somewhere to hang out and watch people's videos. And even old Twitch felt a little bit different. And I hope that you guys feel like at home here in a lot of ways too, because I definitely do. I think it's awesome. This is like the best hangouts ever, you know. I don't know how well the switches I did for this build was. I wasn't that fucked up while lubing them. Oh fuck. Oh goodness me.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh,
Hey yo.
is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know.
Dude,
That's that me espresso.
Last night, I think I had half a coffee yesterday.
The hangouts are great.
Thank you,
Even
MT.
when I'm not here, live.
Oh.
Smile.
Oh god, the razor thing's still up. My bad, guys. Last night, dude, I woke up at like 5 a.m. in the morning, and I could not go back to sleep. I was like wide awake, and I think I had a really bad dream or something. But yeah, it's something like spooked me where I woke up and I just was not able to go back to sleep until like 7. But I think I may have fucked up my sleep schedule a smidge yesterday, which I'm really hoping I didn't. But have you guys ever had that happen? It's like me at 4 a.m., but it's not because of a dream, it's because I was hungry. Hey man, we get that too.
Hey Alex, I forgot to ask you, but how have you been liking your new
Thank
place?
you.
Favorite new food spot in the area?
Not really a whole lot in this area. We don't really do. Maybe we've gotten like some fast food. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The only thing that we've ordered, I wouldn't say there's a whole hell of a lot of like. Maybe I just haven't explored, but I wouldn't say there's a whole hell of a lot of like good, super quick restaurants. I don't even know what to say. Like, there's some like okay ones, but I think. And this is not really in our area, but we've been ordering fried chicken. We've ordered it twice now because it's delicious. So we've only really made, I think we made 3 or 4 total, like, you know, food orders in the last 2.5 months since we've been here. Most of them have been from this place called Chicken Plus. It's Korean fried chicken. Arguably the best. And oh my god, dude, it's so fucking good, dude. We got this flavor called honey brown, and I think this is like our new go-to spot. But yeah, it's not really within distance of us. We have to order it, but it's so good, man. So nice. Sir, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Oh man, so kind, guys. I don't even think there's a Jollibee's near us. There's actually not a whole hell of a lot of Jollibees. Like, I thought there was more, but there really isn't. I missed the pen pop. Let me get that right now. Can I do local pickup for merch? So the merch, to save on some money, I could have done stock here, but unfortunately, I chose just the option of print on demand. I did, make sure all the print on demand stuff's really good, and it's been fantastic. Some of the brands were amazing. So no local pickups. There is some custom stuff that I want to do that I will have to stock, and I could do those things in the future, but at the moment, nothing. All right, let's do this. So nice.
Wow, our wild stream has appeared.
Hi, Anna. How you doing? The gradient was really good. I got to pick up a hoodie when I get paid. Oh, hell yeah, Boney. Recently got a chicken sandwich and fries with no mayo at McDonald's. They gave me a chicken sandwich, fries, 2 cookies, and a double cheeseburger.
Happy third Twitch baby, Alex.
Ritzer.
Let's name it Molly since I just finished building one today.
how'd your build turn out? And thank you so much for 36 months, bro. Damn. Hoping for another run of the Gradient. Yeah, I think the only other board that I would like to see so far that I'm really excited about is the Orbit Round 2, and then JJW did announce the Cloudline rerun. Scott, how you doing, man? The Cloudline the new one looks, I'm excited because he finally flipped the cool stuff on the outside. Dude, there's so many good boards. Oh my god, it's so true, man. I think we're doing that tomorrow. Are you talking about the Machina Taiga? Which one's that one there? Are you talking about the one from Wuche? An anonymous gifter. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Plastic Bits. Dude, there's so many boards right now. Even this, like, I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean to like instill any sort of
an
FOMO or
anonymous
nothing.
user gifted a tier 1 sub to plastic_bits.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna add more colors. That's gonna be this week's task soundtrack. So, okay, I think the Constants will be one of those boards because it's a little high in price. It is. It's gotten a lot of like feedback of it being high in price, and I think there's not really much I can say. Like, I understand why it's high in price. It's very well machined. There's a lot of interesting parts to this. I think this one here will be a pickup that if you end up getting it, you're not going to regret it. But I think there's going to be a low amount of these. I don't think this is going to do super well in sales. It's expensive. Let's keep it a buck. But I think if you do end up getting one of these, this is going to be like one of those ones that's it's like this nice. It's a nice board. And I think this is going to be one of those keyboards in the future people are going to want, and it just won't get a rerun. To be honest, I think the price is super fair for how heavy it is. I also agree, but a lot of people were like super, super adamant about it. Oh, I think we will be looking at this too. Yes. Not anytime soon, but I know Rabbit was telling me a little bit about this. I don't know when we're going to do that though. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's super fair too. The Crush and Void was hard, kind of hard for me. And then the Dune 65 was another one that just like hit. And I think the Dune's gonna also do super well with extras, man. I think the Dunes, people are gonna go crazy for it. The Molly was a massive pain in the ass, and Milmaxed it with 3305s the first time, and holy shit. Oh yeah, Milmaxing.
Build.
Thank you, Agron. Appreciate you, man. Dude, the 3305 sockets are wild. You have to really be patient with soldering those in, man, for sure. Actually, you know what? We'll take a look at Beldwing's build. I don't even know. This week here... This week here is honestly, on a personal note, we've had to do a few things and just like get some stuff in order, and oh my god, you know when you spend a little bit more than you want to spend and then you're just kind of like set back for the entire week? That's kind of how I feel this week, man. Good evening, Alex. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I'm excited to have my keycaps come in for my key cult. Oh, hell yes. Which one did you end up getting? And dude, the key cult build. That's going to be awesome. This is not the PCB for it. By the way, Beldoink, they all work. I think I told you already, but all your PCBs work now, dude. This is so heavy. So I feel in calories. Oh my god, Fried. We are in the same boat right now, dude. I went a little bit, like, I don't know. I think last week was a stressful week for me. So I was kind of snacking, like stress snacking a lot.
God damn.
Gurnal, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. How are you doing, Gurnal? But I was stress snacking a lot last week, and dude, I felt it. And then thankfully, it was only for a few days, thankfully. But you know when you feel it, like you feel just like, first of all, it's all salty stuff, so you're retaining a lot of like water. It was like nasty feeling. And then thankfully we did a lot of walking the last 2 days, so it's been good. Thank you, Plastic. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate the love. I have a Bauer Light and I'm missing the win key list. Or missing the win key. Yeah, that happens too. You can be missing it. It happens. Sometimes you a little regretty spaghetti with those things,
yeah.
but I just rebind the caps lock to a lot of those things. Orum, thank you so much for the 2 years, actually. Holy. This is a good-looking keyboard. If I do say so myself. Wait, so Beldoing, do you not want me to use these stabs? So, if you guys didn't know, this is a client build. This is for Beldoink. Not these ones? Zace, thank you so much for a prime, man. I know, dude. The derivative's beautiful. Good looking keyboard. Jelly of Beldoink. Well, Beldoink had a very stressful week this week, so. Lost 25 pounds in the last 2.5 months. So proud of you, Spruce. Been constantly hungry for so long. I want some snacks, bruh. What is your go-to right now, Spruce? For me, personally, lately, my go-to has just been like Greek yogurt. That's been satiating my hunger for the most I can, hope for. Wait, what did Beldoing say? Does he want these ones? Not on it? So nice. Bog baby, thank you so much for a prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. I guess I'm taking these out then, right? My problem is swapping between workboard. Oh, I mean, I get that though. It is a little frustrating at times. What plate is this? Almost got my PCBs thrown out. Got stuck in traffic. Wait, Beldoink, quick question. Are we swapping out these stabilizers? Yes, please? Okay. Yogurt rocks. Pre-cooked chicken breast from the store is nice. Yeah, that's good. Like, chicken is something we've been doing for our go-to as well. But yeah, the yogurt has been life-saving. And then I have been finding my craving for potato chips has just been like less and less. Normally, every time I go to the grocery store, I get a bag of potato chips. But I've been doing very good on not buying them. And then also, we've been doing homemade popcorn. That's kind of becoming my new snack, which is, I think, a little better than potato chips. And I've been using coconut oil for that. So I get some healthy fats with that too. Sorta. If you guys haven't seen this board, by the way, this is such a pretty color for this keyboard. I have the exact same color for this. Look at this. It's beautiful. This is definitely one of the prettier 60s out there. It's so pretty. Even the side profile on this is nice with that little bit of a kind of lip over there. And then the curve that comes back. And I'm a big fan of visible seams. I just think they look really classy on keyboards. But I think this had to be one of the nicest colors. The internals on this are really cool too. Fine, I'll get out my derivative. Dane flexing, kinda. Chorus still winning? Okay. I completely cut snacking out of my diet and replaced it with water and juice. I feel a lot better and tend to only eat a reasonable amount. I mean, yeah. I don't mean to make it this type of stream, by the way, but like, speaking of that, I'm so proud of anyone who's doing that, by the way, guys. Like, I used to kind of just be like, oh yeah, I'll just eat whatever I want. Never had to think about that up until earlier this year. Because back in January, February, I went from 165 pounds to like 191. And even though it doesn't sound like a crap ton on me, because, I don't know, it didn't feel terrible, I guess. But when you kind of sink into it and when you let that sit for like a few months and you're just like, oh, there's some like very visible health things that happen when you gain this amount of weight really quickly. So I've been trying to do a lot better like eating. So if anyone else is going through that journey, man, first of all, super proud. Second of all, you got this. It took me a little bit to kind of burn that all off, but it was definitely very, very good once we did. I've been putting off dieting and going to the gym. For me, I feel like, Dandy, it's not like gym's obviously super important, but you can kind of substitute it for just some like lightweight things. Getting your diet in order, I feel like, is the first step that I did, and I feel like it really helped me and shaped some good habits. Oh, hell yeah, Boney. Yeah, underweight's not good either, right? So, just been busy as shit with the kid and my new job. Hey, you know what, though, Dandy? I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't obviously I don't have a child, but like, dude, I can imagine that being tough. So you know what? If you're doing everything to the best of your ability right now, Dandy, I'm proud, bro. All right, so this is the plate we're going to be using, and then we have our cherry stabs. With workout is finding something physical you want. Yeah, I mean, finding your workouts is tough too, man. That was a bit tough for me as well. Let's just take these housings. Yeah, I have to do them all. And then, let's see, what did Beldoing say he wanted for... He wants split right, full back. Oh, full back. Okay, so we're doing one more set of stabs. Okay. Easy peasy. That is the constants. I've been enjoying I was doing a bunch of emails today, and I was enjoying the fuck out of it today. The only thing I just need to get the VIA file. Like, I can't change this. Or maybe I should check Violet. I didn't even think about changing that. I can't get the layout that I want right now since I can't change anything, but it should be VIA compatible, just it isn't yet. Or at least I don't have the file for it. But man, it has been a joy to type on today. I've been loving it. It's so cool. It's definitely pricey, but it is so awesome so far. Actually, let me put these away too. I think with the gradient and the derivative, the next keyboard JJW, the integral PCB is upside down. Oh yeah, probably. I'm not soldering anything right now. I just put it down on the ground. I need to do these stabilizers and move this out of the way. The Razer board looking nice. Oh my god, I'm going to change the build command right now so everyone stops harassing me. Listen, I might not change the build commands, but at least I go live very consistently and very often. Leave me alone, everybody, please. Can't wait to get my Razer board soon. Oh my gosh. Just switch from laptop to desktop. What was the board you were just talking about that wasn't VIA compat yet? Oh, I mean, I'm sure it will be when it finally when it gets delivered and whatnot, but the constants doesn't have, I don't have the right file for it to make it VIA compatible at the moment. All right, let's do clipping for this. Let's grab this tool. Whew. Fair. Yeah. But yeah, really enjoying this board so far. Really liking it. I will admit, I think I was a bit, not overly harsh per se, but I think I was a bit hesitant to give it my liking at first. Just because I think just something about it at first wasn't like clicking right away, but now it's clicking. It's clicking like a lot to the point where I'm very happy with it. And it might become a regular on my desk. More so, I think, when I actually get the file for it, though. Oh my god, Boba. You know what? I'm ignoring whatever Boba says if it has the word Razer in it. Good evening, Alex in chat. What's up, Ars? How you doing? Time my rotation. What did you build yours with? Out of curiosity. You know what? Let's use that lube pen again. This was actually pretty nice to use. From Mr. Omni-type. Pretty handy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm currently enjoying the decent 65 with Neapolitans, but I'm excited for my Clara to come back, then send the Key Cult. Having fun with the hobby again after a few years of being jaded. You and Diego and Apiary streams really rekindled that positivity and joy. I'm so happy you said that. It is so nice to see me, Diego, and Marcia just doing our thing on stream still after all these years. And I really feel like none of us have changed at all. We've just been doing our things. I think it's 3 milliliters. Yeah, it's 3 milliliters. It's from Omni-type. I don't think it's out yet. He said this would be basically the same price as the regular lube. It's just a different applicator. Keep in mind, I think we all shared some concerns of this being refillable, and then also how do you recycle this? Like, can you recycle this? How do you dispose of this? So we brought that up to Omnitype. Omnitype said he's going to look into all of our concerns with this. But it is genuinely such an interesting idea and product. I did try to lube switches with this. I'm going to be as critical as I can with saying this. It was a little bit of a longer process doing a small batch of switches. It was by no means difficult. It also felt rather consistent. But I think there were some spots where like maybe I twisted it too much in some areas. So nice. And
consistency
it didn't feel super
is
consistent
king,
there.
my dude.
Oh, I forgot to clip these. What am I doing? Yeah, it just it didn't feel super consistent across the board when I was lubing the switches. So what's up, man? We in a test? Fuck math. Keyboard is life. Hey, yo. Also, Treefinger, thank you so much. Consistency is king. I think these are fantastic for stabilizers, but I'm still debating whether or not I like them for everything else. Okay, let me use my other ones. These ones here are starting to get a little bit... I need to sharpen them or something. There we go. This desk pad is from Novel Keys. Oh, bye-bye. Back to this one now. For Novel Keys X Key Cult collab, they changed the Key Cult. The answer to that is no. They didn't change any part of the Key Cult. In fact, the Key Cult still has all the same quirks and annoyances as the Key Cult has always had. The only big difference is some of the packaging, and then the only other difference is now it's no longer a Wilba PCB, so those iconic... These are clipped incorrectly. Those iconic... Actually, is this one here clipped incorrectly? Okay, actually, sorry, let me finish my thought about the Key Cult. The iconic red PCBs are no longer the same. It's now a different PCB. So you won't get the Wilba PCBs. They're going to be Yonkar ones, which I think are just as good. Okay, so quick little thing. I'm not calling it a Beldwink. I don't think Beldwink meant to use it like this. But let me explain to you guys one thing real quick. This is not properly clipping the stab. See how it's still lifted right over there and here? This will still actually cause those weird bottom outs where it sounds like it's rattling, but it's not actually rattling. So just make sure that when you're clipping them, you clip completely off to the point where it looks like this. And it's just all one flat piece. And you can even cut on a bit of an angle. Yeah, I usually take 45 degrees off as well. Kind of like what you see over there too. But do not clip like this because I have seen this in other people's. Yeah, I don't think Beldwink clipped these at all. I think maybe he just bought them. But yeah, do not clip like this. This will still give you the same sound signature and oddities as a regular unclipped stab. I think literally everyone is somewhat in really tech-related space in those red and black pliers. I don't even remember where I got these. I think this came with my soldering iron. How did my little break feel? Dude, I needed it. I'm not gonna lie though, like yesterday when I didn't stream, it feels weird because I was like, oh, I wonder what everyone's up to. But it was good. Like I think I needed to not look in front of my computer. I think that was the big thing, by the way. Not looking at my computer. And then I also I know I've been saying I was going to do it and I've gone both ways about it, but I did fully remove TikTok from my phone. And I will also say that not like when I have free time now, I'm reading, not watching like 20-second videos. I gotta say, dude, it feels very good on your brain to not... I also deleted Genshin, yes. It feels very good to not consume like crazy amounts of dopamine. Like I feel very mellowed out. And I'm going to attribute it to... I mean, I don't even... Like, what's nice is I don't use Instagram for Reels. I hate Instagram Reels. Like, I think they're shit. But I was using TikTok. But yeah, it was... Even if I was using it for an hour a day, I think that was too much. It's much nicer not having to deal with that stuff right now. I didn't play Genshin. I installed it because I was curious about playing it, and then I just uninstalled it recently. I've only been playing Diablo 4, and then I've been playing some other games here and there with friends, but nothing too wild or crazy. What's a good hobby that isn't expensive? Asking for a friend? I mean, if you want to get into like a hobby that's not crazy expensive, get into arts and crafts, man. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but you can also, if you have an older camera, or even just use your cell phone, go take pictures outside. Again, it might not be the most exciting thing on paper, but genuinely, it's such a good little fun hobby to get into. It's clipped. Being creative, a lot of the times, really doesn't cost all that much. Been trying to find new games, but MMOs are the only games that still give me that rush. You might like... Colonel, you know what? Do you like games where you have to do a lot of like theory crafting, and do you like looting your characters? I'm not going to recommend you Diablo, because I feel like Diablo is... It has like a limit to where Diablo gets boring, and you kind of just doing the same shit over again. But if you like MMOs, you kind of like me. Can I recommend you play Path of Exile? I think you'll really like Path of Exile. Like, that is the when I got really into that, that was the biggest rush when it came to just like, holy shit, there's so many numbers I can min-max. Diablo's sort of like that, but there's like a little bug here. Little fly, what are you doing here? Little fruit fly. Forget about your life if you play
Becoming
PoE.
a nudist saved me so much money on clothes. Best hobby ever.
Honestly, that could be a hobby if you really want it. Thanks, Girdle. Appreciate it, man. I'll try Path of Exile. It sounds like a good time. It's really fun. I loved PoE, but you're gonna like be ready for like the time investment, dude. Be ready for it. Boba says committing tax evasion. That's crazy, Boba. That is crazy to me. Do you still think that your linear switch guide on your website is what you'd recommend? Yeah. I'm gonna be updating that soon anyways with some newer recommendations, but I know it's on it, and Nixies and Milky Yellows are still my top recommended. Absolutely. I think the only thing I'm gonna be adding is MX2As, because I have used enough of them now that I'm very happy with MX2As. And then I think I want to also add the SWK switches, as well as some other little ones. But for the most part, everything on that list is still up to date. Also, who subbed? Who's that? Nismo, thank you very much for the Prime. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Which SWK switches? Yo, truthfully, they all sound... Like, I've used a lot of them, and maybe I'll be hard pressed to say this, but like, to me, they all freaking sound the same. I haven't had like a lot of SWK experiences where I'm like, oh, this is unique. To me, they have been like pretty identical across the board. It's basically the same as HMX, just HMX has a bigger lineup where you can find some big differences, but I think HMX is still great. I love HMX switches. They do lean to be a bit more plasticky sounding, but if that's your thing, like, some people love them. Some people absolutely love that sound signature, right? Some people go absolutely crazy for it. So, been a while, Lero. How you doing? If you had to recommend an SWK one, which would it be? Probably the Catminks, whatever they're called. What do you think of blue cheese switches? Oh my god, those new blue cheese switches are fantastic. Key Geek is definitely getting on my top recommended list these days as well. I haven't had any big issues with KeyGeek. I don't think I've used a crap ton of KeyGeek at this point. But oh hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. I love KeyGeek switches too. Did I see the HMX is doing that basically Zinhai plus cheese? Wait, what happened? What do they do? Now I need to know. Sick a surprise stream? What's up, Grant? How you doing, man? Red Velvet switch used on the Bauer Light. Oh yeah, I liked those too. I feel like if you want some interesting light tactiles and just some interesting switches too, Dane Keebs definitely has a very unique lineup of things. I feel like a lot of people here might like what Dane Keebs has. I've always thought they had quite the unique switch lineup. A little bit more understated though. Yeah, they have cool packaging for their stuff too. Just a little bit bent here. Better. Perfect, we're good here. Let's get our dielectric grease. Duty calls. Dog walking time. Catch more of the stream lurking via mobile. Dude, anytime, man. Since I don't chat on mobile, Alex, you have a wonderful build in the evening. Have a happy walk, dude. Been playing Spiritborn in D4. For all the D4 fans here, let me keep it a buck, dude. There's no reason you shouldn't be playing Spiritborn. It is broken at the moment. It's the only thing that's competitive in the game if you're really worried about pushing stuff. Yeah, I'm playing it because I want to keep up with what everyone else is doing. And it's so broken right now. I'm expecting there's going to be a nerf sometime in the next maybe season or soon. I don't know. But yeah, I want to play it. It's fun. It's not like this affects anyone else's gameplay, but yeah, it's fun. It's cool being that strong. I'm playing one of the weaker builds for it at the moment, but I don't have a link to the lube pen yet. It's going to be on OmniType's website. I will get you guys a link the moment it goes live. I'll put it in my Discord. Just so you guys can consolidate, Discords and not having to be in a whole bunch to track all this stuff. I think I mainly get them these days from Divinity. I was getting them from Novel Keys, but we stopped carrying them a little while ago, and I think we're waiting for new ones. But yeah, Divinity is mainly where I get them. I just order them from them, and then sometimes the Canadian vendors will have them, and I'll order it from the Canadian vendors, but mostly Divinity. Hey, I have a link. If you go to my website and look up my Switch recommendations, if you guys need links, that's normally where I shop. All the links there are where I buy them from. How many uses is expected out of the OmniType pen? I mean, it's 3 milliliters. I don't know if there's like a use thing with that, but I would think that's like, if you normally get so far with 3 mil, then maybe that's how much 3 mil will give you. Lero, compliment. Lero, let me tell you, you know how far I get with you, dude? It's from here to the moon, all right? Lero, love you. Appreciate you. And I hope you're having the absolute best weekend. Love you, buddy. Need Divinity to restock the adaptive stabs. I need to buy some of those still. No more gamble tonight. No, there's no more new keycap sets tonight. Hydrate. Give me one moment. Maybe I'll drink some water. Love you, Alex. Always the go-to when it comes to getting back into the hobby. Oh, thank you, dude. 2 people have said that tonight, and I have to admit, that's very kind of you guys and very humbling to hear that. I hope I'm doing right by all of you guys. I hope I'm not, doing anything weird. I don't know. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for that. That is very, very, very kind. Guess I'll hydrate with coffee. Fuck it. KeyGeek? Does KeyGeek have an official website? Picked up a set of Wasabi secondhand while down in Toronto this weekend. Gonna put them on the January. Oh, someone sold a set of Wasabi? That's awesome. It's a nice set. Really nice set. Currently, I actually swapped. I was using the Asus keyboard, but because I want to get a better grasp of if I like the Razer keyboard, I'm using that Razer one. I'm just seeing. It's just fun to me. Like I'm very interested to see like how the gaming stuff compares. But I think I'm only going to be using it until like Wednesday, and then I really want to switch back to my Bower with the silent tactiles in it. I love gaming on silent tactiles. I think it's awesome. However, I am playing a different game these days. I'm playing a few different games, and I kind of want to go back to a keyboard with F keys. So I don't know. Well, I'm going to stick with a keyboard with F keys. So I might use something other than the Bower, just to have everything like here. You're the reason I'm back, mad because you're causing me to spend money, but all love. I'm sorry, Kami. I'm sorry, man. This might be. All right. Let's start Beldwink's build here, finally. Let us start. I am using silent tactiles. I think they're the red velvets from Dang Keebs. They have been excellent so far, and I've been very, very happy with them. For the Bower Light, what do you think would be a nice build? So I typically would recommend only linears with the Bower Light. I think it's leaning to be a better linear build than tactile. I really liked long pull switches with them. So anything like that, I think absolutely slaps. Fossil is goated for gaming. Oh, dude, I bet. Dude, I don't know. I'm really loving the choices of full-size stuff these days. I think it's awesome. Where'd you get those, Gurp?
Hello, good sir.
Ambo! Thank you, Ambo. Appreciate those. Or that, rather. Oh my god, I cannot speak right now. The coffee's finally hitting up. Dude, Ambo, how are you doing today, by the way? Cloudline next year has me pumped. Yeah, the Cloudline is definitely going to be an interesting release. I agree. I think that's going to be like a board that might get a lot of people back.
Alex, there is no need to worry about what you provide to us. The vibes, immaculate, the streams amazing, the community extraordinary. Thank you for being you on Atri streams and helping to always educate, remind us to be responsible, and enjoy and love the hobby. Cheers to you, my guy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Burn. Thank you, thank you. Actually, should I use a plate fork for this? This is like the first build that I've done that wasn't Nixie's. I'm a tease Beldwink right now. Beldwink's like, yeah, I went from Nixie's to Cherry Blacks. He's feeling adventurous, dude. He's like me. All my personal builds is like 2 switches these days. Guys, I'm original, okay. Dude, same with me, man. I feel so adventurous. I'll use like 2 different switches, but different variations of them. All original, like my chips. All original, like my potato chips. I don't know what keycaps I'm going to use tonight, but I'm going to grab one keycap right now, or just some keycaps to test the stabs. I was once brave enough to try different springs in my cherry. That is brave. That is super brave. How could one person handle such spice? You know what my spice these days is? Actually, you know what? Dude, I've been trying new things these days, okay? I'm gonna take some credit where credit's due, alright? I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. I have been trying new things. What do I want to use for today's build? I don't even know. Let's do this one. Bull is not moving, please. Manu's trying to get me to move. I'll confirm with Bull tomorrow. Okay, I need to tune these, but it's sounding good. Let's actually tune them now. I want to use GS3 for this. If every switch was edible, which switch would taste the best? I have to go with the classic on this one here, and it's gonna have to be. Actually, let me do this really quick because this is pissing me off. This nozzle broke. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pick not marshmallows, dude, tangerines. Straight up, I'm gonna go with the classic Tangy, because I truly think those are one of the like tastiest looking switches. I don't care what anyone says. Or wait, are we basing it off of the switch names or the way they look? We have to be more clear here for me. Oh, just the way they look. Yeah, Tangies. 110% Tangies. So nice.
Tasty.
Ooh. Notch, thank you so much. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you for 5 months. So wait, Notch, what's your pick? Dane Keeb's birthday cake? Guys, I love you guys. I actually don't... I'm not a birthday cake fan. Like, not the Switch. I just mean legitimately birthday cake. I think it's such a meh flavor. I think there are better flavors of things out there. But I know some people, like, they live and breathe birthday cake flavor. A key lime pie? Ooh, I love key lime pie for sure, dude. Even lemon meringue pie is delish. There needs to be more lemon meringue in my life. Okay. Dude, you know, Anna, what you asked what the hell even is birthday cake? You know, I don't even fucking know what it's supposed to be. So nice.
I take back everything nice I just said to you birthday cake haters.
Damn. Cake tier list? Yeah, if you guys want me to do a cake tier list tonight, I'm down. Something a little bit low energy, just because I feel like for me, I'm a low energy night. It's not very high energy right now. I'm feeling it. No, birthday cake flavor. What flavor is birthday cake? I mean, I think it's just vanilla with sprinkles. Isn't that like what's considered birthday cake flavor? Which is so lame that that's like its own flavor. Like it's now just become like, it's like a little bit sweeter and more sugary birthday cake, like vanilla cake. I don't know. That's what I've always associated with. Vanilla with an odd amount of frosting. Manu, it really is a North American thing, 100%. But I do not like it. It's like so popular here, and I don't like it. I also think red velvet's overrated. But I know, again, a lot of people go fucking crazy for red velvet. It's just, I don't think it's that good. I really don't. Shocked? Dude, meme, 100%. Dolce de leche is amazing. Black Forest is good too. I also think Black Forest, for me, I think I'm a little over it, but I do like what that entails. Red Velvet is either a hit or a miss, rarely a hit. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's just like rarely a hit for me, but much better. Red Velvet is chocolate. Apparently it's, I know it has food coloring in it, but apparently it's supposed to have, what, a different flavor or something? I don't know. I think just cake in general, if I'm being honest with you guys, like, I'm just not really a cake person. Where's your syringe holder from, Alex? Love how organized it is. This is a leather pouch that came with some audio gear, and I repurposed it because it has magnets. Although I've dirtied it a little bit with some lube that's like, I guess, fallen out. But it's just an audio for IEMs. It's from Campfire. I just repurposed it. Because you know how sometimes when you buy like nice IEMs, or sometimes like they come with like a little faux leather or like whatever case? That's all it is. That's it. W recycling. Yeah, I've been trying to like reuse what I have. And like I'm going to be doing a big cleanup for stuff that I have as well soon. Because I just feel like I'm a little overwhelmed with like, I don't know about you guys, I hold on to a lot of small little knickknacks here and there that I don't really need, and I've been trying to get rid of all of them. And some of them are just like useless. Like I keep them because I think just in case, but I never actually need them. Actually, I need my brush still. I never actually need them. Yeah, like microfiber cloths are great. Those are good to have. I think those I keep. But I think there's other little things that I could just get rid of. But I don't. And then the other bad habit I'm trying to actively work on, which is what you guys see me do a little bit more of these days. This is like my next goal in my life, my big goal, because this is a big one, right? It's actually a... Baldoink, is this polypropylene plate? I think it might be PP. So my next big goal that I need to do, like personal change, I need to start putting things back the moment I'm done with them. That is like, I am so bad at that. Because I have a lot of like, I'm not trying to justify what I'm doing, but like I have like a lot of like, I don't know, thought processes, or just like, oh, I need to do this, and like I'm trying to just go 1, 2, 3 instead of just, you know, taking my time with one, finishing one, going on to 2, finishing 2. I'm just like jumping from thing to thing, and I'm not thinking about cleaning, and then that equals more work for me in the end, which is a very bad habit I've fallen into that I'm trying to really get rid of. So that is my next big overall goal, is to just completely cut that out from my life. I know that's something that I definitely do, burrowing, but it needs to stop. So nice.
Long time. Hope you've been well.
Dude, how have you been? 18 months, man. Thank you again, Ben. How's life been for you? I hope it's been busy, and I hope it's been treating you super well, my friend. It better be treating you the best. Do you keep a to-do list? So, the other reason I was trying to order a whiteboard was because I want to put a big to-do list that's always visible. So that's going to be my major thing when I get that, which hopefully comes in sometime in the near future. But I do keep a to-do list on my phone, which I reference all the time. And I find when I have really busy days when I don't spend the 10 minutes in the morning to write down what I have to do, that's when I notice I'm the most messy. I'll be honest though, like I think for me it goes beyond the to-do list. What I think I need to do in the to-do list is I actually need to do notes to clean. I think I need to tell myself, hey, clean after you're done this task, and that way there it's a checkbox that I can knock off. If it's not there, like I just feel like it's not a task I need to do. If that makes any sense, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely tough. When I moved out of my apartment to my new house, I threw out so much junk I wasn't going to use anymore. I ran around my apartment screaming like Lois from Family Guy, saying it doesn't bring me joy, and then I threw it away. That's sometimes the best thing to do, though, man. It's tough, though. Like, even when I had to do it, like I tried to play this the cool guy and been like, yeah, I don't want to. I'm not going to be upset, but I was kind of hurting inside for sure. My brain is the opposite. If the space isn't clean, I can't get anything done. Well, Spruce, here's the crazy thing. I think when I work sometimes in because I don't think I'm super disorganized, but I feel like it's disorganized enough where it can be distracting. I feel like it does affect me, and I just don't admit it to myself. So I think you've kind of realized it, and I think that's more than I have. But I agree. I think it does affect how much work I get done, which is why I want to cut it out completely. Oh my god. Knopf just said, I tried creating a to-do list, but just ended up with a fountain pen hobby instead. Honestly, bro, I would probably do this. I'd be like, well, I need to write these down with something cool. Yeah, I get you, dude. If my desk has clutter, I can't work. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I can work on the clutter, but not. I would say it does impact my performance a little bit. Yeah. Oh, come on. This one here is bent a little bit. That is so real. Yeah, going down the rabbit holes is crazy. I feel you there, though, bro. Fountain pen hobby, kind of expensive, though, huh? I tried doing basic maintenance on my bike, and now I know too much. Do you guys do that too? Do you guys go down rabbit holes when you need to learn something? And you just like start min-maxing the thing you have to learn instead of just getting it done? Fuck, dude. I'm so bad at that every fucking day, man. What was it? What was the latest thing you guys did that for? Because I'll share if you share. You know what though, Boney? I think with keyboards, there is definitely like a little sense of, oh, maybe not nowadays, but keyboards you kind of have to wait for things. Speaking of rabbit holes, I'm in a Hasselblad one. Ain't no way, J Schmuck. What are you getting? You better tell me right now, dude. Sometimes I do it on purpose for fun. You know what, Fred? I get that. Keyboards. It's all or nothing. No, honestly, dude, I feel that, dude. It is all or nothing. Am I going to do a full winter edition of Top 5? I am. That is going to get done hopefully this week as well. There's going to be a lot of things this week, so I'm feeling rejuvenated. I purposely stopped myself from looking up things because I know I don't have time. You're so much stronger than me. I'm dying. Not my keyboards, bro. Please. XG100C, think of what lens to buy? Not good, man. Do you need help, J Schmuck? Like picking? Because I have some experience with it now, but if you need help, I can help you. You know what's crazy about those, J Schmuck? I feel like there's not a crap ton of people you can talk about that with. I think the people you do talk will always tell you the same one lens. But I've definitely tried a few of them now, but I don't know. If you need help with it, man, let me know. Do you think I ended up with almost 20 gaming mice? Yeah, the gaming mice stuff, I mean, I almost fell down. You actually stopped me, Elk1. You told me don't do it. And you put like a period at the end of your sentence, and I knew you were serious. Wildlife photography was the last one I went down. Oh, did you get like the lens and like everything? Did you go full in on wildlife stuff? That's a tough one to go down, dude. I'll start with one Google search. While I was a wee child, I was seeking the knowledge of keyboards so my keyboard didn't sound like the screams of children. Now I've gone too far. Oh my god, Boba. Oh my god. I successfully used one keyboard for all of last week. Gonna try... dude, another one this week. Good luck doing this for the next few months. Good luck, my friend. Glad I could help. Thanks, Elk1. You had a heavy hand in it because you talked about it on another stream. It's so good, man. I'm quick to realize like my regrets, and I do not regret selling every camera I had to get that, man. I think that had to be the single best purchase. Well, not even purchase. Single best trade of everything I've ever owned in my entire life for cameras for that. So it was one of the best things I made, like decisions I made. I literally have no regret for it. And then, was it 2 weeks ago? I finally traded off my final camera and my final lens and some accessories, and I just grabbed one other lens for it. Doing research on lenses takes me hours, multiple days comparing similar specs. Yeah, it is crazy when you go down the rabbit holes for camera gear, especially. I guess it'll be buried inside the rabbit hole. J Schmuck, what are you taking photos of? Maybe I can help with the lens. Any rabbit hole is bad. Here's the thing though, right? I personally believe hobbies are very important in life. I truly think that going down rabbit holes of hobbies, if you have someone with you to tell you, let's be responsible, I think it's a great thing. I think it's actually really fun. And I think it's enjoyable. As long as you're being financially responsible, that's the first thing, right? And then you're also not letting it consume your entire life, right? I think even to go on that point of not letting it consume your entire life, don't make it your whole personality. And I say that with love, because I've definitely been down that road. But there's more to life than just the thing that you're into, right? Like you can love, for example, like Elquan likes gaming mice, but like I don't think he's going to every single person and just being a stickler about what mice they use and all that jazz. I think it's important to realize limits. But yeah, I think going down rabbit holes is so much fun. If you end up really loving something, then more power to you. Learn to be responsible, figuring out what you like at the end. Yeah, for sure. More on street and architecture. You know what I would recommend, J Schmuck? Probably the 55. Because it's actually a smidge wider than you'd think. I wouldn't go, I don't know. I think the 35 was very nice as well. I tried the 35. The 35 is equivalent to a 28, which it's good, but 28, hear me out. Here's my reasoning. 28 basically is the same kind of as your iPhone. And I'm not saying iPhone isn't nice. Like, I actually like taking pictures with my iPhone, and I love the 28mm lens. But I think if you kind of want to have like a different perspective with maybe a bit more compression, I think the 55 is perfect. Because I had to make that decision recently, and I ended up picking a 55. I will admit, though, the best lens I've used in that system, though, J Schmuck, is the 90. But I don't think it's exactly what you need. The 90 has been absolutely outstanding for product stuff and even portraits and whatnot. But I think the 55 is more of a usable overall thing entirely. I've never owned a camera in my life. Ava, do you have a cell phone? Oh, okay. So, okay, you already know what I was going to say. Never mind. I was going to say, you own a camera if you own a cell phone. S22 Ultra? Looks like you got a camera, my guy. I know, prefer more of my low angle shots. There isn't much distortion. Yeah. That's why I think 28's a little wide. Even this is a smidge wide sometimes. This is great for family, and this is really good if you're doing architecture as well. But I think it as like a one, because those Hasselblad things are really expensive. So as like a one shot kind of lens for the next little bit, I think that 55 is the better choice. Alrighty, let's solder. Beldoink, is this everything you wanted? Nothing else changed? Really? That's expensive, Boney? I didn't know that was expensive. I thought it was like... Well, I guess I don't know much. I have an A6000. Do you think it's better upgrade lens or camera? Lens. All the time. Every time. Lens. I cannot stress it enough. You marry your lenses and date your camera bodies. Okay? What that means is you're with your lenses for life. The camera bodies, they come and go. I mean, I only have 2 cameras, Lero. I got rid of everything. I would love to still pick up an X100. I think that's still on my bucket list. They're harder to find than some of the more expensive cameras, which is fucking annoying. But right now, I think majority of my shots in indoors has been Hasselblad. Outdoors, I don't bring the Hasselblad at all. I think I might once in a blue moon next summer, but this has been the outdoor camera, the Leica. I would still love a Fuji, but nobody sells them. I have an X-T5, so I stuck at 27. Dude, that's the more expensive way of doing it, but I was thinking about doing it like that. But ultimately, I had to say no. I'm like, this is ridiculous now. I see one on your desk, and there were 2 more shooting. Abel gonna get technical with it. Abel, I'm gonna be honest, man. Yeah, these are functioning cameras. Like, this is a functioning camera. I don't ever want to take these off. Last time I started fucking around with taking these things off, 2 of them died. And now I got 2 paperweights. So I'm gonna just leave them. My X Pro 1 maintains value, and that's hilarious. All the Fuji stuff does. Fuji's the hot commodity for cameras right now. So the over-the-shoulder is an X-T3, but I'm actually using a Voigtlander 50mm. It's a manual focused lens, but it is, I don't know, man. I think this lens, it's not even crazy expensive. And I think this lens is beautiful. In fact, I have some other really nice 50s as well. But I don't know. I think this 50 is nice. I'm a Leica dude, especially the lenses. The Leica lenses are beautiful, vicious. Beautiful. By the way, how you doing, man? Prime lens are great. Yeah, I think that this 50mm is amazing. Zan, thank you so much for 200 bits. Is lamp here? High lamp. Oh, God. HMX Deep Navies? I think I've tried those ones. People don't like the XH line because it doesn't feel Fuji to them. Really? Is that a thing? Doesn't feel Fuji. That's crazy. I've seen a few people complain about the XT5. It's the dumbest thing ever. Let me explain to you really quick before we finish soldering. I was reading this whole thing on Reddit. The way I found that was like a few days ago. This is before I uninstalled it. But I was recommended it was from TikTok. This conversation that bled into this Reddit thread. But it was how, like, people don't think the XT5 takes the same shots as the X100, which I thought was like crazy talk. And they're like swearing it's like the X100 has like secret sauce. But I really, like, I've shot with an X100, like I know what they feel like.
Hey Alex, hope stream's been going well.
Hi Ben, how you doing, man? Stream's been going well. How are you doing, man? Thanks for 15. But it's crazy. I cannot imagine why people think it would be different. It's literally like the same processor and everything. I really love the feel of the XT5 the same. I love the X100V. Yeah, it's the exact same thing, just like different bodies. That's it. There's no secret sauce. The secret sauce is already in all those Fuji cameras. But I think, I don't know, man. You know, I have this like weird theory that there's just some people who have like fucking affiliate links or something, and they're just pushing the X100s. Like, there has to be something, man. It doesn't make no sense to me. Tyler, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for the raid. I sort of was watching stream earlier, man. I was oohing and awing at your lighting on your stream. It always looks so good. You were building the origami, right? How was that? I think when I started watching you, it was like right at the beginning, and then I had to like dip out for a bit. I don't know if Tyler's there. If not, you know what? I understand as well, man. Half the time after I'm done streaming, I just get off the computer. What keyboard is this? The one that I'm building right now is the derivative. We're doing it for Beldwin Can Chat. Tyler's aesthetic is perfect. Absolutely perfect. I agree, man. It's so good. You know whose aesthetic I really, really like is Tyler's, and then also Extra Prius has a really, really nice aesthetic to their stream as well. The derivative is going to slap. I hope it slaps. I think the polypropylene plate's a really good choice for the derivative. Although, again, small thing when you guys are doing any keyboard, just make sure all the switches are seated properly or you won't have consistent sound profiles. A little quiet on the tadpole mount, but sounded good. How are you thinking of building it? I haven't thought about it yet. I think I'm building it this week too. That's good to know it's a little quiet though. What did you build it with? Maybe I should do something different than you did. Show some people some different characteristics of the board, I suppose. Black Ops 6 is so fucking frustrating. Uh-oh. How come? Why? What happened? Do Nixies or Yellow... He did MX2As? So I wasn't going to do MX2As, actually. I think Nixies would be kind of a bad choice to do, to be honest. And do I have any Milky Yellows left? If not Milky Yellows, you know what I would probably do? Maybe I can order them and like get them delivered this week. Maybe Gateron Cap V2 switches would be really fun for that board. I'm trying to think because they have a decent sound profile. Like they're not a low sounding switch, nor are they super loud. But we could also do long pull switches. So we could do something like not an Obscura, but maybe we do a cream soda this time around. Well, if Tyler's saying it's a little low in sound profile, then I think my last choice would want to be the curry switches. I did order a new batch of curry switches though. I have them in hand. But curry switches are a smidge deeper and lower. So sounds great. I'm driving it on my origami. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if I have any of those in stock. What board are we talking about? The origami. I think I'm building it this week. I have to post the next few weeks of schedules for you guys. Hamu Heartbeats really understand the sound of the board. You know, I'm with Fried on that. I think we really should go with Hamu Heartbeats. That can really get us like all the intricacies of the board and like the nuances of sound. And I don't even know why we don't do that more often. Makes sense just sometimes for some reason the craze of spacebars don't even look like non-long poles. Yeah, you're right. Curry switches are great though, they're dope. Brilliant? Yeah. We really should use more silent switches and boards though. Alex, I remember 2 years ago you didn't pick up on my sarcasm, now we're just bouncing off each other. It's because now I'm your #1 fan. I have to admit, though, I think even 2 years ago, I feel like I was still a bit shy on stream. Now I feel like I'm a little bit, I feel a little better. I hate the curry stock. I clean the bottom housings and top housings all of the lube. Brush the stock lube thin on the stems. Did you get a bad batch, Seven? Like, was yours really heavily over-lubed? I heard some people got some, like, really bad ones. But I gotta admit, Gatoron's pretty piss-poor when it comes to their factory consistencies. Mine wasn't that bad, but I can agree, though. Gatoron sucks when it comes to that shit. I went through a loud phase with my keyboards, now I'm back to MX Blacks and more quiet switches. You know what, I think we're all kind of getting there. I've watched a lot of your old VODs, and I've got to say you were a lot more formal some years ago versus now, not a bad thing. Yeah, I think a large part of that came to I was just nervous. Like, I'm still nervous these days. Sometimes I get super nervous on stream, but I think my comfort level has definitely gone up. I also think I feel better addressing, not problems per se, but like I feel better just addressing things on boards. because I never wanted, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but, like, my intention was never to be someone who reviewed keyboards. Like, I didn't want to review things. I only wanted to build things for others and build things for myself. But then a lot of people would look to me to build things, and I felt a responsibility. So I've kind of just done it. Have a good stream. I want to chat with you about some certain Camber Gear stuff. So yeah, Tyler, just DM me. We'll chat. I'll call you. You can call me whenever you want, man. Just not while I'm streaming because I don't think I'll answer. But I got you, man. I love talking cameras. Alex getting harassed by his chat really made him more comfortable in streaming. Yeah. You know, sadly, I think that's really what happened. Sadly or goodly, I don't even know. Have your people call my people? Mod Musings? Actually, when are we doing Matthew's board? Is it this week? I don't even remember. Let me see. Matthew's board is... Oh, that's November 12th. Well, that's still 2 weeks off. Yeah, this week we're doing the Wuche board tomorrow. Tuesday we're doing the origami. Then we're doing an EAT. Then Friday we're doing the... I don't know how to pronounce this. The U75. And then we're doing a Kohaku on Sunday. And then the week after we're doing a Clara. And then we're doing the Kronos prototype. Or I guess it's an in-stock sample. Then we're doing a Cerebus, and then we're doing perhaps something called the Blue Ridge, which is a very interesting project. Then on the 11th, I'm not going to tell you guys what we're doing because I think you guys should tune in. It's a very unique board that we're doing on November 11th. Like, I don't know if it's going to be for everyone, and I don't think it's going to fall into the realm of what everyone's interested in, but it's so interesting that I couldn't say no to taking a look at it. Then we're doing the Encore. So we got a lot of fun stuff. I'm still reminiscing about those tacos from South Central LA. Did you have some good foods? So many boards lined up. Yeah, and then I don't know if you guys saw in Discord, but for the holidays, I'm doing like a December special. It sounds so weird saying it out loud, but if you guys want to read it, it's the announcement to my Discord. I'm only doing it for people, well, I'm doing it for everyone, but the only way I'm advertising it, I guess, is through Discord. Asada or Al Pastor? Al Pastor every time. Wuche board? I think it's tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we're doing the Wuche board. Should be interesting. I think this is definitely one of the nicer Wuche boards tomorrow. It's that new, the Taiga, I believe it's called. I think it's like one of the nicer ones they've released, styling wise. I want tacos. I want tacos too. Tacos here are really expensive. I don't want to get into this conversation again because I always bore you guys with this. Tacos in Toronto are not cheap, man. We've done tacos twice this year, and I think both times we've done tacos, we've gotten 3 tacos each, and that's it. And I think maybe I ordered like a churro on the side, and I think it's been about $50. So tacos are not something we want to get very often just because it costs way too much money. Dude, I don't even want to get into this again because I feel like this is a long conversation. But yeah, they're stupid pricey in Toronto. It's so dumb. And anyone from Toronto has always vouched. But just make some at home. Yeah, you definitely can. Definitely. Maybe that's the way I should go, but tacos are a luxury here? Yeah, it's so stupid, man. $50 CAD, that's just 3 USD. Okay, you know what, Fred? You know what? Bro, in Calgary, it's getting too ridiculous. What's the cost in Calgary? Just, I'm so curious. I don't know if it's like a Toronto thing, but dude, Beldoink, Toronto man here. Tacos are expensive. It's so dumb. Like, guys, I am not kidding you. It's $50. Fuck it, we'll talk about it. It's $50 for 6 tacos between me and my girlfriend. And like I said, even forget the churro, $45, $46 for nothing else but 3 tacos each. I think typically you're getting, it's like $20 for 3 tacos on like the norm. And then you buy, sometimes like the nicer places might charge you like $30 for 4, you know? Taco truck's so good yet so expensive, but why? Is it expensive where you are too? It's like $12 max for expensive tacos here, like per taco, or like a set of 3. I don't know. I've always heard people tell me that tacos like $2 or $3 each. I've never. Yeah, like 12 for 3 is crazy. $19 for 13 birrias on a decent taco place in YYC. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a smidge bit cheaper than it is here, but my goodness. There's a birria place that I really want to try, but it's like 2 tacos, and they only sell like little combos. But there's like, it's like 2 birria tacos with some consomme on the side. And I think you get like a little side of fries for $25. But like, I can't even justify that. It's so tough. As much as I want to try it, it's just $25 for that. Like, I know my ass is still going to be hungry. Lord, that's expensive. Yeah. And like, I enjoy eating a lot. But I also like, I feel scammed when I go get tacos here. I'm always hungry afterwards. They're just good. Birria, damn, it's legit. Birria is so good. Just come to Houston and eat quality food. I've heard. You know what? A few people have told me I should. And you know what? Maybe I will one day. Come to LA for Dollar Street tacos. You can freeze the rest and bring them back to Toronto. Honestly, I should. Me and the rest of the Toronto folk here will do a group buy for tacos. We'll have to get it done. Well, unfortunately for everyone in this, for everyone here in Canada, it is not like it is in the States for tacos. It is crazy expensive for tacos here. Toronto also, I'm gonna complain. It's just a local here. Toronto has this other fucking problem, which bothers the crap out of me, where everything is hyped up to be gourmet. There's never just like good food for decent pricing. There's always some fucking story that's gotta follow, you know, like why it's so expensive here. But everything has to be like fucking super gourmet, like, I don't know. No one just serves cheap, well, there is some places that serve cheap food, but dude, keep science. You feel that too, right? Everything has lore. It's real annoying here, man. Everything. I don't give a fuck about the lore. I'm gonna be honest. Just give me the good food. Everything has lore. It's so stupid. Do you have T1 or Billy Billy winning in the finals? Which one? What is that, Fried? I don't even know what that is. One of the reasons why I haven't visited Toronto in 7 years is that exact reason. Canada flights are so damn stupid. I know. So dumb. It's so silly. After that noise, my local taco place has more backstories and sells $2 tacos. Honestly, so true, dude. But here it's just like everything, they use it as a selling point. Alex actually hitting them with just put the fries in the bag, little bro. Oh, man. It's how a lot of places try to justify charging high prices. There's a coffee shop like that I know that have issues with. Oh, that just give you this crazy backstory. And it's like, this is why I need to charge you arm and a leg. I think recently there was a place here. I don't remember what they sold, but like, I think it was pastries or something. And apparently they're not doing well here in Toronto. And people were commenting after they went on the news, being like, yeah, no one wants to buy our stuff. And everyone's like, nobody wants to buy like $7 or $8 pastries, dude. Like, no one has the money to do that. Did you know that they're putting a Shake Shack in Yorkdale? It's a good thing they don't go there anymore. Yorkdale's so ass these days. But yeah, it's gonna be jam-packed, dude. Have you been recognized in your public by someone you don't know? Once in a blue moon. Sometimes someone will come up to me and say hi. But I'm gonna be honest, 90% of the time we get to talking, it's like we've known each other forever. I think the very first time it happened, I was so shocked that someone was like into keyboards outside of... Dude, it was so fucking awkward. Like, for me, not for them. They were super chill. I didn't know how to act. Basically, what happened was they saw me. This is the first time someone ever saw me. And I've always been a bit awkward. Like, when I don't know what's going on, there's a lot of thought processes that happen, and I just end up freezing up. This is with any situation. Like, for example, if I don't understand how a door works, I'll like have to take a step back and like analyze the situation, and I look stupid because I'm just thinking. But like someone recognized me, and I didn't know what to say because I was like, oh, I don't want to like come off as like dumb, or I don't know. And like they said hi, and then I just like froze up. I'm just like, what do I do? Like I'm humbled. Like I'm so humbled. I don't know what to do here. But yeah. I think I was just not talkative enough. Like I think maybe I kind of looked like very robotic when they met me, but I've gotten better since. So the few people that have said hi to me in public now, I think has been a really fun experience. But I just am not good. Like I'm just not. I just think like I just you know, I go through these like weird motions when I don't know what's going on, and I'll just be like thinking about different scenarios, and it all happens so fast in my head. Like I'm thinking what ifs to like the 10th degree, and then nothing comes out of my mouth, and I make everyone feel awkward. So me and Alex on the street in West Virginia was one of my favorite memories. Oh, when we ran into each other before the meet, yeah, that was fun. I've gotten friends of mine into keyboards, but I've never met someone in person who is already into keyboards. Yeah, and I think that was part of my excitement too, right? Like I was excited. Like I was like, fuck, someone else in person who's into keyboards. What do I do? And I just panicked. Just pure panic, dude. Alex, you were normal in person in real life? I think I'm pretty average. I don't know. Everyone who's met me says the same thing, so... I made a friend by seeing someone on Hinge who was into keyboards. Oh, really? That's pretty cool, Fred. Do you like Clack or Thok? Fuck, I should have said that. That's a good one. A meeting? Nah, I don't think I need to do one of those. Honestly, when we go to the events, everyone says hi. It's really cool. Alex is generally the most real person in real life. Sexy too. God damn, Lego. Yeah, running into Lego was really cool before the meetup. I need to wash my hands. Give me 1 second. My legs feel like they're on fire right now, but I love it. We know you're an alien, and Canada is just a lie from the government created to keep all of the Alexotos Obscurus switches for themselves. How did you know? So nice.
I saw Alex at a stand-up comedy show. He was using auto-tune and speaking with the crowd. It was strange that the name was Morgan J. Don't know why it was like that.
Dude, when did Morgan J just like pop off? He like popped off, I feel like it was kind of recent. He popped off like basically a year ago, right? Or maybe 2 years ago.
Alex, when I see you, I will also go wild with my thoughts. Like, how is this man so nice? Or what our kid should be named?
What? Thank you though, guys. I appreciate the bits. Yeah, he popped off recently, and then everyone's been saying that. Everyone's been saying I look like Morgan J. HMX Blue Topaz Linears. I don't think I've tried those, Kamikaze. At least the name doesn't sound too familiar. Maybe I have tried those. Did you get my form submission? When did you submit it, Hector? I did my emails this morning.
You don't look like him. You are him.
What the fuck? Why did the TTS say that so aggressively, though? So nice.
Why are you speaking in the third person? He popped off quite recently? Shouldn't it be I popped off quite recently?
I don't know what to do. What do I say here? I feel like anything I say to defend myself here is just a lost cause. So accusatory, right, dude? Get out of here, Screws. Less than 2 weeks ago? Wait, Hector. Can you... I've answered all of my build requests. Can you send me the build request? Is it build request, Hector? Maybe it's in spam. You know what, Hector? Can you... You don't have to do it here. Can you message me your email on Discord, and I will check the filtered... Not on my emails, because it won't show it to me, but I'll have to go to, like, the back-end area of where it filters it. Let me know your email, like DM it to me on Discord or something, and I will double check. If it's not there, I'll ask you to send me another one. It does that sometimes where it just like safety, it just deletes the email almost immediately. So, Beldwing, what mounting style do you want for this? I think the one I'm probably going to recommend is going to be the top mount one. And I think the mount style that I think is really good. Oh, upside down. Relief top, yeah, I was going to say relief top. Relief top is, if memory serves, it's the one on the inside, right? Oh, is this plate, like, not fitting nice? Oh, it is, okay. It's this one here, right? That's relief? This one and this one? I don't know. I built mine in relief too, but I just don't remember which one's which here. I think it's this guy, if memory serves. I think. Let's grab all the screws. Oh my god, what is Zany gonna do? Where are the screws? These are silicone things. This is the Hey, Beldoink. Oh, never mind. They're in this one. Didn't see that. Never mind. No, we got them. I had to look a little closer.
I've learned a lot here that past 2 weeks or so. Thank you, Alex. I'm now down to picking
Zan.
one of 2 boards.
What are the choices again? Let me know. Actually, you know, I'm gonna have some actual water now. I feel like the coffee's getting to me now. I'm getting overstimulated now.
Dad, why is my sister's name Rose? Because your mom loved roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem. Cherry Nixie's lubed, filmed and spring swapped.
Would you guys name your kid after a keyboard? I don't know about that one, man. Ooh. Honestly, Zan, I'm still Team Neo 75. I am still for the Neo 75. I love that thing. That thing sounds great. Beldoink, which one is it again? It's the one to the inside, right? So I don't confuse which one's which for relief. I always forget. please, I beg you, if you can make a fake place called Canada, you can make a cooking show. Dude, I would love to do a cooking show. I feel like that would be super funny. That's right? Okay. Which screw is it? Is it these ones? No, these are for the daughter board. Come on. I gotta figure out which screw is which here. I feel like it's the silver screws, but... Oh no, it's these screws. Dude, I think, not for nothing, cooking's really fun. Like, when you get really into cooking, if you start kind of getting into, like, you know, the science behind some of that stuff, it can get pretty cool. And that's actually something that I kind of dive into sometimes. Like, whenever it's my time to do something new or, like, a different dish or something, like, it's kind of fun. It's a really fun hobby. Move over Salt Bay. Nixie Bay is here. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna embarrass Beldwink one more time. Beldwink had a rough week, and I'm really hoping Beldwink. I really hope like a weight was lifted off his shoulders. Beldwink came to me and he's like, listen, I have this build he wants me to do, which was supposed to happen like 4 days ago or whatever. And like 3 days before the build, on stream, Beldwink was just like, Alex, I bricked a PCB. And then I kid you not, like 5 minutes later, he's like, I just bricked another one. And I kid you not, like another 10 minutes after, he's like, I just bricked another one, dude. And one of them was the board you were supposed to build, which is this one. And I was like, what are you doing? And Beldwink ended up messaging me and he's like, this is what's going on here. And luckily, we got all of them fixed within, I swear to God, like, I was studying, man. It was so crazy. We got them all fixed, thank goodness. The other ones were legitimate, you know, like I had to do some like troubleshooting. This one was so funny to fix. So this one here, the way I fixed it was I was looking at the keyboard because he desoldered it, right? And then I noticed over, I think it was like over this diode or this diode, there was some solder splatter that covered the entire diode. And all I did was this. And then it started working again. It was so funny. No, Beldwink, you can't do that. You can't say your dad did it, right? You have to take responsibility here. You cannot pass the blame. He did you a solid. All right, he did you a favor. Ain't no way, dude. Beldwink, can we also... Actually, Jeff, can I ask you a question? Where were people doing the recommended force break for this? Was it underneath the weight or was it over here? So, if you don't mind, Beldwink, it's under the weight, right? Do you mind if we do a force break under the weight, Beldwink? It's something I need to do in mine as well, but apparently it helps a lot. The board will probably already sound good, but I've heard it's even better for this particular board. And it might just be the way that maybe there's a slight resonance. Okay, perfect. We'll do it then. Wonderful. I'm trying to convince you and you already wanted it done. Perfect. Yeah, I think what it is, I'm not too sure what it is exactly, but what I think it is I think there's like this small amount of vibration that happens somewhere as that's going on. Yeah, it might be, I don't know, you know what, I really don't know. PE foam will be good too. Add it. You want some PE foam? I got you some PE foam. We'll do that for you too. Let me find some little force break stickers here. I think I'm running out. I need to buy some more eventually. Oh, you know what? I thought I had some over here. Hold on one second. Do I have some spare ones here? Force break stickers. Nope. Smudge indeed. Put some cork in it. Yeah, that's possible. Definitely possible. Let's do it on this side. So let's do it right here. First time I've seen where you need force brake mod the weight because it's held on by 2 screws, one on each side, causing it to rock and rattle. That's what I'm thinking, Frank. I'm legitimately thinking there's some sort of weird vibration just from the 2 screws trying to support it. And maybe that's a good thing to kind of like recognize for the future of when we do things like this. But it isn't, it definitely isn't the first time I've had to do something like this for boards, where we've had to do like a mini force brake. Also gonna do one right over here and on this side too. And it definitely won't be the last time I probably ever have to do this. It is interesting though. Did we get it sitting nice? There we go. Not all derivatives need to be force broken. I think mine does. But we're gonna do it just for good practice here, just in case. I don't want to have to re-disassemble everything and do everything like back and forth. So I wonder though, I wonder if it's like a tolerance thing. Maybe there's some sort of thing that's just a smidge out of spec with some of the derivatives, which is interesting. But there should be no noticeable difference once we've force broken it. Like there's nothing you can see here. Oh, what's the difference between a stable shape and a strong shape? Oh god, are we talking about like math or something, man? I'm a little too tired for this right now. Is this like a math question? Am I getting... You excited for the number 265? Believe it or not, I know the number 2 is everyone's... Well, not everyone's, but I know it's a very favorable kind of build for a lot of people. I actually like the number 1 better when it comes to key cults. I am more of a number 1 key cult kind of guy. This is my least favorite part about the derivative now. There we go. I'm just personally more into that. Dude, I think the number 1 is a more classy design, but I own a number 265 and I think it's a lovely keyboard too. I just prefer the number 1. It just has that classiness to it that I don't know. The number 2 didn't really capture that classy design. It's a cool design. But I think there's a difference between something super cool and something timeless. And I think the number 1 TKL was, or even number 165 and number 160. The number 1 styling is timeless. What's your build for the number 265? I still have long pole switches. I really think that particular board benefits from long pole switches. I don't know what it is. I've tried other switches. I've tried so many builds with my number 265. Both on my own time and with you guys here, but the one I ended up settling with was, I think I ended up going back to my long pole switches, which I think, was it tungsten switches or whatever I put in that? Hope NK does the number 160 like in PC, like they're doing for the PC top. Dude, that PC top 265 is so cool. Yeah, aluminum plate. I'm still surprised Keycult is around. I wonder if they're more humble now. So, Vicious, what happened is it's not so much Keycult that's around anymore. Novel Keys has basically... they've basically... What's a good way to describe this? They basically kind of licensed out the designs, and Novel Keys is now handling A to Z on everything when it comes to the Keycult stuff. It still has the Keycult namesake, but it's essentially Novel Keys now handling every aspect of the board. I'm not going to lie, I don't think Keycult still has the best reputation in the world. So it just... and a lot of people still want the project. That people want that particular design. So I thought it was really cool that Novelty's picked it all up there. Can we use Darling, RML, or Black Snail? Doesn't only says have available right now. Darling? On this one? I don't have Black Snail, by the way. Nor do I... What's RML? So nice. Rocket, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate it. What's RML? I don't know what RML is. Retro Mix Light. Oh! You want Retro Mix Light? Retro Michelin lights? That's pretty good. I wonder if NK got the rights for the Key Cult number 3. Maybe? I really don't know. I can do Darling. Do you want Darling? I was going to do Lux. But we can do Darling. I'll put some stuff away while you guys decide. Well, Bellboink is asking for a certain set, and I wanna entertain him. Since it's his board. But that's all I really have. I mean, maybe, do you want to do Retro Mix Light then? We can do RML. I didn't even know it's called RML. Now I'm going to start calling it that. But you can do Retro Mix Light. I'm down. Retro Mix Light. I'm always entertaining. Thanks, Lane. Appreciate that, man. Alright, let me put away Lux then. I don't think I have it on anything. Hopefully I have it available. No, I don't think Darling would go well in this case either. This is Machinist. Retro Mix Light. Do I have that available? Oh, I think it's on something, but you know what? I'm down to take it off. Where is it? Oh, here. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Where the hell did I put it? Retro Mix Lights. Well, okay. Let's use this one. I don't know if I have it on something. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh no, I have it free. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. I mean, it's a really nice set. I'll give it that. It is nice. We've been using the crap out of Cladney lately. I'm so happy about that. Gamba time? There's no Gamba with this. This is me putting back things like a... I don't even know the word to use here. Like an idiot. Alright, let's put some keycaps on here. Now, I will admit... Actually, this is already going to be good. It's messed up, I see. This is messed up. I mean, it's a good set. I genuinely like this set. I think it's... I mean, I technically have 2 of these. It's really good. I think for me, this is definitely one of my more used sets, too. I think I have this on my Moon Tower or something at the moment. Gamble the keycaps. I mean, this looks really good. Let me move some shit out of the way here. So nice. Dan.
KB Alhambra.
Which one's KB Alhambra? That sounds really familiar. Which one's that set? Also, thank you again for the Prime, man. I appreciate that. Is that a Kikobo one? Using on the Sonnet now and planning on using it on the Blue Universe. Blue, that's gonna be a nice combo, ain't it? Oh, this is really nice. Wait a second, I should get this one here too. Wait, this is really up my alley style-wise. Ooh, I like the colors on this one. Oh shit, there's none left of it. Well, never mind. I gave my other... I had the V1 Moon Tower and the V2, and I gave the V1 away, which I'm a little regretful. You can get the alphas. Thanks, Avo. This freaking Avo guy, dude. He's killing me. Gonna have to cop RML if it's still available next year. Told myself no more caps this year. Hey, you know what? I like that. I like that little self-control you got going on, man. That is good. That it makes me really happy to hear that. By the way, as for the usual, I think it's good to mention this today. But guys, it's okay if you guys don't pick things up. You know, it's good. It's good to wait, take a step back, really figure out if you want to buy it or not. With that also being said, it's also fine if you want to buy it. Like if you have the money and it's something you've been wanting, get it. It's your money. Obviously, I can't tell you what to do. What I can do is just advocate you make good, smart financial choices. That's it. Not to get too in depth with that, but yeah, I know, Lane. This looks really cool. Oh, it's sold out. Pretty much a universal experience of the keyboard world. Yep. I just realized that Black Friday is about 3 weeks away. Time to save my pennies for all the sales. Keyboard Black Friday last year was really good, but Black Friday outside of the keyboard world sucks.
Kikobo has been killing it. I know own more of their sets than GMK.
They have been. I think my only gripe with Kikobo has just been like, every set so far I've personally got has just had missing pieces. I've always gotten them replaced by all the vendors. But so far it's been a little bit weird with that, but oh, I'm missing things for this. Where the hell is the rest of my set for this? Huh? Hold on a second, guys. Oh, wait a second. Where the hell is the rest of it? I ate it? I know I put this on a keyboard. Was it the Detour I put this on? And did I just not put it back? Wait, what the hell? No, I've definitely put all these in the... Hold on a second. Now I'm confused of where all this stuff went. Robbed? Dude, I'm starting to feel that way right now. I don't know where the hell it would be. I can't say I've used it recently. Where would it be? One sec, everybody. I'm sorry. I really don't know what board. How does this happen? This is a weird one to me too. The Cap Goblin. Half the set missing classic. Truly a classic here. Did I put it on something and it didn't take it off? I think that's probably what happened. What did I have this on before? I feel like I had this on a different board before. I'm starting to get ideas of where this could be. Retro mix light. I really don't know. Have enough keyboards to misplace keycaps? I mean, I feel like it's also because I do a lot of streams, so this happens often to me where I take things off because people want to see things and I just forget to put things away, which is also what I've been trying to work on. I have the other newer updated set, but not the... I don't want to take it off this board because I have technically 2 sets of it, but I want to just find what was this one. Maybe I'll just have to take it off. Weird combo of caps missing. I agree. What I think probably happened was I took them off one board to do the Detour because everyone wanted to see it on the Detour. Took it off the Detour, but never took it off the original board. What board was it that I had it on? This is the reason I made a Notion page. I need to make my own Notion page and update it for realsies. Oh, I see it. I see it, everybody. Give me a moment. 1 second. I think it's on a Sonnet. Is this here? It is on my Sonnet. Copper Sonnet. Yep. Good call. Oh, well, at the same time, we're going to be putting this back into here, so. All brass on it instead of copper. I must have missed that call out. That's okay. At least we found it. That's good enough. Wasn't actually too buried either. It was just like right there, just sitting in front of my face. This disorganization hurting my eyes. Well, I don't really care to put things back in the case the way it's supposed to be, because I just know where all the keycaps go. But remember, Alex, I'm available for organization. Zany, if you want to take it upon yourself to sit down with me one day and help me do a Notion page, let's do it, dude. And then you can update it, or I can keep it updated. Let's do it. I mean, it's definitely a fun problem, but also not a fun problem. Notion, is that a note app with database features or something? You know, I've never really used Notion until sort of recent to the keyboard world. Random Nixies? No. No random switches here. Absolutely not. We don't need the arrows. Well, this is going to be sounding real good here in a moment. Real good. How does Kikobo sound compared to GMK? Well, Kikobo basically... I know, I'm putting the top row in now. Kikobo basically is it's ABS, and I would say Kikobo embodies most of the good sound profiles from GMK, or at least, I shouldn't say good, because that's subjective. It embodies most of what I normally personally really like from GMK, which is awesome. However, I feel like where it kind of misses a smidge is on its space bars, and I think that's hit and miss on the keyboard as well. Now overall, I still think it's like such a good alternative for what you're paying for. Like, it is not that much in comparison to brand new GMK sets. I mean, even Jeff just said the same thing I just did. It's a very good alternative. And I really think that you'd probably really like it, you know? Is it going to be for everyone? That's tough to say. I think some people may not like some of maybe the nuances of this, but...
Our first Twitch baby. Here's to many more cheers to that.
Thank you, Clown. I really appreciate it. Let's leave this one going. Thank you, Clown. I really appreciate the tier 2 as well. Thank you. Actually, I gotta rebuild that copper one here. I need to steal some pieces from it. I took a break from the Keeb scene for a couple months. When did Kikobo finally burst into the scene? So here's the thing. I think they came onto the scene a little while ago. Oh wait, shit, I'm missing 2 more keycaps. My bad. But I think when they first came onto the scene with Black and White and then the other set, what was it, just Bo and Wob? I'm gonna admit, Bo and Wob had some like weird, funky legends on some of the keycaps. And I remember messaging, I don't remember who was the start of that. It might have been Novel Keys. I think through Novel Keys, I messaged them. I just did not like their first batch. I think Kikobo first batch stuff was, I had mixed feelings. Like, I had some of the really early sets too that they sent me, and I remember telling them this, like, a lot of this stuff needs to be cleaned up. And then when they finally did clean it up, like, for example, I think this was the first set where I saw from them where I was like, damn, they kind of went crazy with this. Like, this looks really good now. I'll just put the super there, whatever. But yeah, it was definitely like night and day. Actually, we'll put function. Yeah, I think there are still some people that don't like what Alquan just said, some of the kerning issues on some of the caps. I think for the most part, though, like, unless you're really into looking at some of the finer details of stuff and like that, you're gonna probably really like Kikobo. Like, you'll probably really, really like Kikobo. Kikobo has a bunch of different places you can buy them from. Unikeys, Novel Keys has a few sets. There's a bunch of different vendors. Click Clack has a few sets. Tons. Alright, well, we are done this. Have you ever tried Osame keycaps? They're very different. They're PBT, and I'm not really into PBT these days. I think I've just completely I just don't care much about for PBT. There's still some good PBT stuff, but oh yeah, this is already sounding lovely. So these are MX2As with PP plate. We did force break the weight, and we are using relief top mount on this. Little HJ test. Yeah, there's a lot of character. Look at this. This is good. You lube these switches very well, Beldwink. This is very nice. I mean, it's softer for a top mount, oddly enough. Like, I don't know if you guys can see some of this bounce, but for a relief top, like, I need to switch a little bit more lube on this side. I don't like the little bit of... Actually, is that just the spacebar not sitting 100%? No, it's a little bit of tick. Let me get rid of that. This sounds really good, dude. Really, really damn good. Holy. I am into this. Let's put the spacebar back on. I have a feeling it might be the spacebar, though. No, was just a little bit of lube. Okay. Damn. Ooh. You guys want to see a GMK spacebar? Can I just take it off this one? Let's take it off this one. Dude, I need to get a polypropylene plate. I think it's nicer sounding than my... I have this exact same combination, just with a aluminum plate. I think in this case here, though, the GMK doesn't... It doesn't sound that much different. Maybe a little bit? I don't think there's any difference between the GMK and Kikobo here, but I have heard differences on other boards. Damn, this hits, Baldoink. I'm a fucking genius for this. I copied other people. Hey, you know what? still think what's really impressive about this board is how soft this feels, even in top mount. Obviously, it's the mounting points here, and there's only 4 of them, but damn. Damn, this is really good sounding. Like, let's switch back to the Kikopo spacebar, but this is really nice. Belldoink switches, I'm not sure how accurate this is, but Belldoink, I mean, MX Splax, lubed and filmed. I can't read what that number is over here. Sorry, Belldoink, I love you, but I don't know what this says. Does this say 57 gram? Is it, what is this in front of it? Stainless steel? 57? Okay. I was tired. Did you write like 5 3 times? Spring swap? Oh! I don't know, man. Spring swapped. I mean, like, okay, I get it now. I get it. I don't know. Yeah, it could have been a formula. Maybe Belldoink was... Yeah, well, I'm just teasing Belldoink. I love Belldoink. It's just fun to tease. Also, who raided? Did I miss someone raiding? K9, how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. How did your stream go? I love me too, man. We all love you, Belldoink. Belldoink is now also in possession of what I think is a amazing keyboard right now. So it went great. What'd you guys do today, K9? It sounds so good, Belldoink. You really nailed it with the switches, by the way. This is like rock solid. You did super good with this. I think you were a bit worried about how much lube you put on this, but Belldoink, seriously, really good. What is this, Belldoink? Just the TX films you put? 0.15? Next time I'm doing my switches drunk. Oh, gosh. Building my first keyboard, realized I had to buy stabilizers. Part 2 tomorrow. What are we building? K9? I'm so curious now. I'm going to steal the Krabby Patty formula. Totally fair. I would too. A 0.65? Oh, cool. I looked at that board recently. It's really nice. I recommend maybe some minor modifications. Like doing some force braking if you want to get into the technical side of keyboards. But compliment for Juan. Juan, love you, dude. I love you more than Belldoink's keyboard right now. All right. Sorry, Belldoink. Love you, Juan. I hope you're having a great night. What spring length did you swap it for? Actually, yeah, Belldoink. What are these? Are these like long springs or short springs or? I don't know. I don't know what Belldoink put in here. So what, like 14 or 16 mil? I would even compliment yesterday and you missed that? Dandy, let me tell you right now, okay? If I did miss that, that's my bad. I apologize. But you know what I'm never going to apologize for? Loving you, all right? Belldoink's keyboard is great, but you're better. Dandy, love you, buddy. 16, I think? Oh, yeah, that's a little bit in between. That's definitely in between. You made up for it? Why am I catching strays? It's not really you. It's your keyboard. Keyboard catching strays. Poor Belldoink. No, Belldoink nailed it with this. He's gonna get this keyboard in and he's gonna be like, this is the best thing. Because I think, Belldoink, what did we build last for you? That made me cry. That made someone cry, man. What's the last thing we built for you? I don't even remember what it was now. I feel like it was a little while ago. It was it a January? Salvation. You really do build everything with Nixies. Honestly, good choice, though. What's the gray keycap set? That is GMK Boneyard. No, honestly, like I said, we gotta give Beldoink a little bit of love. He had the craziest week last week. He was going through all of his, I guess, midterms, or I don't know what's going on in school right now. He was just studying like crazy, and I think he was also stressed out by the fact that he was dealing with some PCB issues. So I can only imagine the stress levels being up to here for Mr. Beldoink. I can only imagine. So midterms, and I have 2-hour presentation coming up. I don't envy you. You can just. I don't envy you at all. Good luck though, Beldoink. What's the best place to reach out to you for camera stuff? Just DM me on Discord. Just DM me and I'll get back to you as like literally ASAP about camera stuff. I love talking about camera stuff. So I personally think maybe everyone can contribute to this, but I think the difference between the standard MX Blacks and Nixies ring a little bit deeper. And in my opinion, I still think Nixies versus the MX2As have a bit more scratch. Just like a smidge more from what I've noticed. Yeah, I agree with Elquan. Definitely a top out sound too, and maybe that's where that deepness comes in because you're not getting that like loud top out. Sorry, I snapped really loud there of the MX2A. So you get a bit more of like a mellow sound profile, which you may prefer. However, the MX2As I did try sort of recently, but I think I've been really enjoying MX2As a lot. A lot. Like I think they're great. Albeit, I don't know if maybe Beldoink can give us his insight on this. Sometimes with these new Cherry MX2As, sometimes it's the lube on the bottom, because what they do is they only put lube on the bottom of the spring. Sometimes they're just kind of gooped up there, and it's like bad, like to the point where you're gonna have to clean it. But I've had some bad batches. Well, you know what's funny? Even the unlubed batches I've purchased had a bit of lube on the springs. Really? Your Nixies were too? I haven't had any bad experiences with Nixies. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't know if maybe we're having all different experiences here. I've bought unlubed, and I've had like the same amount of lube glopped underneath the spring. Like, I don't know if it's just like maybe I got my order mixed up or something, but like the few times I have bought unlubed, I just said screw it. Like I just buy whatever's available now. Cherry and Gatoron, very inconsistent with their stock lube stuff. God, this is so nice, Beldoink. Was this the stock PP plate? I want to get one of these PP plates now for mine. I'm just going to copy your build now. I think this is my favorite combination for the derivative to date. Oh, really? It's from Tom? Okay, I'm going to have to buy one of these from Hype. Yeah, I'm going to do this exact same build. This isn't so much nicer than mine. Mine doesn't have... I don't think mine has keycaps on it right now, but... Does it? No, mine doesn't. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to steal this. Like, to a T. So nice. Said it was unlubed, but ended up being a donut spring lubed. Then they put on their site that it's not lubed. Oh, is that like legitimately what happened? Oh, with novel? I don't even know. Honestly, I think it's just Cherry. Tom is the GOAT. Tom is the GOAT. The Dane Train derivative build. All right, though, guys. That's pretty much it tonight for the little bonus stream. We're going to be back on tomorrow. Dude, there's so many boards we're doing this week. Also, I don't know when this week, but I'll kind of... Oh, do you have a cake tier list? I'll do a cake tier list right now. Well, little thing before they do the tier list. One of the things, and I was going to just wait till next week. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking not only are we going to do a lot of giveaways in December, but for November, not this month, and going forward every single month, I think what I want to do is like pick one random day, just so people don't, you know, show up only that day to get a keyboard or whatever. But I'm thinking we do like one random day giveaway per month. I think that would be really fun. Just to like, you know, not have it attached to anything, just like a random one day thing. So I was thinking about that, but I don't know all the details about that yet. I have a lot of cool ideas we're going to do and have some fun. Can't wait to get caught in the marathon again. Oh my God, Belton, I really hope that doesn't happen again. Dude, getting home that day, I can only imagine for you. You had it like 10 times worse. That day was so bad. Adam, I'll only show up that stream. Dude, Adam is 100% playing Pokemon Go right now. I know for a fact he's playing Pokemon Go. Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to do the tier list. Do you guys have a cake tier list? I think we already did a cake tier list though. Didn't we do a cake tier list already? Cake tier list. I'm pretty positive we've already done this. Oh no, I found one. Here, we'll do this one here. Yeah, I got the same one as you, Kite. I don't think we actually have done this. All right, let me set this up. We'll do the cake tier list and then we'll head off for the day. Window capture. The last one we did was the... Okay. Cake tier list. Angel food cake. Silent tactiles, I really like the red velvet ones. Sorry guys, this is like E. It's so bad. Apple cake, I've had apple cakes. I think they're really good. I don't think they're S tier because I think if you're gonna have this, you might as well have apple pie. But they're really good. I've never had this. I don't know what that is. Okay, this one here, I heard this before. What's a Basque cheesecake? Isn't that just a cheesecake? What is a Basque cheesecake? Is this different from a cheesecake? Although I see the word cheesecake here. Maybe I've just never had this one here. I don't really know what this one here is. Maybe I've had it and I don't know. From the Basque region. It's like a regional cake? Or a regional cheesecake? Black Forest, I'm going to give a B. It's just okay. Blackout cake. Is this like Oreo or something? I've never heard something referred to as this. Japanese cheesecakes is drier. Oh, then I think I've had it. I don't know then. I'm going to leave it as never had because I'm not too positive. Is this... Wait, is this like Oreo? Okay, if this is Oreo, if this is what I think it is, this is A. I chocolatey cakes, like, yeah, I'll eat those. You know, I recently learned that bundt cakes are an actual, like, flavor. I thought it was just the pan. I thought it was just the style of cake. But apparently there's an actual, like, recipe to this. They're fucking F, though. Sorry, guys. Butter cake, C. Hold on. We need to do something real quick here. Add row below. Okay. Fruitcake. That one there is going in poo. Actual bad, dude. Dude, I hate fruitcake. All right? It's so bad. It is legitimately the worst one here. This is like what you give to someone you don't like. Dude, it's candied fruit, which already tastes gross. And then you give it to someone with like vanilla, kind of dry. I mean, the ones I've had are always dry. They're so bad, dude. I don't know how anyone likes these things. Like, if you like them, more power to you. You have better taste buds than me, I guess. Carrot cake's okay. I'll give that a D. I don't love carrot cake. Chocolate mousse cake is definitely A, or A, not B. Cheesecake's fire, man. I'm gonna give cheesecake an S. Carrot cake's okay. I'm not the biggest carrot cake kind of guy. Fruitcake made today is shelf stable till 2068. Actually true. This is C. Chiffon cake's good. Chocolate lava is also one of those things where, listen, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I find this shit too rich. Like, it's just way too much. I've had it a few times and I just think it's like too sweet. Like, it's really, really sweet. I prefer, if you're gonna give me really chocolate cake, just give me some chocolate cake with some frosting on it or something. Yeah, here, chocolate cake. Literally A, dude. I'm unsubbing for the fruitcake slander. I've never had coconut cake, but I would like to try that. Oh, fuck yes, dude. Hold on, now we're talking. A. Coffee cake is so good, dude. It is truly, it is gas. It is so good. What's a cookie cake? Is it just a cake made of cookies? I've never had it. I don't know if I'd like this, though. Lava cake's fine. It's fine. I just personally find it too sweet. Oh, fuck. Do I have to answer? Listen, I personally think, I need to talk to you guys, okay? Personally, I think cupcakes are stupid. All right? I think they're way too expensive for what they are. And everyone argues with me, but I think they're way too expensive for what they are, dude. I'm going to give them an F tier based off of the dumb prices I've seen for cupcakes. Taste-wise, cupcakes can taste like any of the cakes because they're just meant for smaller pans. But I personally think cupcakes are way too expensive. Here's my example. My girlfriend really likes red velvet cake. For her birthday, she wanted a red velvet cupcake. It was like $4 for one. Or it could have bought a whole ass red velvet cake for like $8. The actual cake was this big. The cupcake was this big. So that's my point. That's my opinion, okay? Sorry, guys. Devil's Food Cake. I have not had this in so long. I really don't even remember what this tastes like. Is this just chocolate? I don't remember this one here. What does this say? Flourless chocolate cake? I've never had that. Boba, you like cupcakes? I just think they're too expensive, man. They're so pricey. Or just boozy, dressed up version of muffins without personality. They're just too expensive. Is this birthday cake? Yeah. No, this is funnel. Oh, funfetti. E. I also think this is overrated. Funfetti is just not my thing. Remember, we can all have different opinions. German chocolate cake's gas. I'm gonna give that an A. Honey cake. I don't think I've ever had that one there. Hummingbird cake. Can't say I've had that either. Ice cream cake's good. I'm gonna give it a B though, just because actually no, I'll give it an A. It's solid. I like ice cream cake. What does that say? Icebox cake? Oh, I need to zoom in on this. I need to zoom on this hardcore here. Hold on. Oh shoot! I forgot this doesn't have the button I need. What the fuck does that say? Icebox? What's this? I've never had it. I don't know what that said. I had to zoom in. Pancakes. I didn't know pancakes can be on this list. King cake? Never had. Lemon cake's good in moderation. Like, once in a blue moon I'll have this and I'll be like, yeah, it's good. I'm gonna give it a D. Only because I think, it's not an everyday thing. In cake standards, I mean. That's like a one-a-year thing for me. Marble's delicious. I don't know why marble hits. I'm gonna give that a C. I don't think it's better than any of these, though. Ooh, this is really good. Correct me if I'm wrong. This can be done in different flavors, right? Because I know this is like what, like a matcha thing going on. But I've definitely had this in like different flavors. Yeah, this is really. I'm actually gonna give this an A. I've had this and it's delicious. Opera cake. I don't know what that is. It looks really good though. This is. I actually have had this orange cake, and I've also had other like fruit flavored cakes. I actually think most of these, with the exception of lemon, are kind of bad. I'm gonna give them an E. I don't love them. Maybe dressed up with some different frosting or something. I don't know. It just doesn't sound like orange I've had a long time ago, but even the other ones I've had, like they're not that great. Pineapple upside down cake. I never had that, although that sounds interesting. Pistachio cake's good. I'm gonna give it a B. I don't know what this is. Pound cake's okay. It's a D. It's all right. Pumpkin. I think this is pumpkin spice. Also a D. I don't want to talk about it. Just put it there and let's just move on. Spice cake. I've had this. It's okay. E. I'm gonna leave it there. What is this? Sponge cake. I don't remember how this tastes. Strawberry shortcake. It's okay. It's very sweet. I'm gonna be real. It's not really my thing, but it's still tasty and I still eat it. I'd rather have this over the red velvet, dude. I've never had strawberry cake. Vanilla cake, classic. I'm gonna give it a B though, because I don't really care for vanilla, personally. I don't know what white cake is, and yellow cake, I have no idea what the hell it's supposed to be. Yeah, cheesecake does not feel like a regular cake. I agree, it feels more like a pie, but I guess it's considered a cake. I don't know. No, I don't really like cakes. Cakes, to me, dude, if you're gonna give me cake, there's only very select ones that I can eat on a regular basis. I prefer pie. I would rather take pie any day of the week over a slice of cake. Yeah, the birthday cake wasn't even on here. Dude, I don't know. Pie is just more my thing. Pie is just liquid cake, I guess. We did a pie tier list already. I don't know, man. Cake's just not it for me, man. I'm just surprisingly not an L tier list. I don't know. I'm pretty critical with my cakes. Like I have to really be into something, or else it's just not something I care for. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna be real. Anything below B, I'm probably not gonna eat. Like if I'm offered a slice of this at a restaurant for free, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Even if family was to be like, hey, after your dinner, pick one of these. Usually I'm just going, I'm okay, I'll just have coffee. Unless it's one of these on A or S. Normally I don't, every time I eat cake, I feel like shit. So, probably Beldoink. Today was kind of late. Coffee cake has, I don't know, it's just, to me, it has like a coffee-like flavor. It's kind of sweet, kind of sugary. I don't know. I would have put all in D except for the 3 and S tier. Yeah, I mean, even chocolate cake, if it's not done right, it's so sweet. And this is the other thing about cake. Dude, I've had cakes where it's been on the S tier and been on the A, where people just make it so cynically sweet. Like, it's so sugary. And even growing up, like, I have a sweet tooth. Even growing up, I thought it was too sweet. Like, it tastes bad because it's so sweet. Some restaurants and some, like, bakeries, they do frosting bad. There has to be a limit to how much sugar you put in that stuff. Idiom wants a compliment. You know, it's never sweet enough how much me and Idiom vibe, dude. That's just always going to be infinitely sweet, all right? It's always going to be infinitely sweet, and it's never going to be enough because it keeps getting better. Love you, Idiom, all right? Chocolate cake is goth lasagna. I've never heard it referred to as that. I stand for pie superiority. Pie is so much better. Is tiramisu considered a cake? I would assume so, but obviously I don't think this list has everything. Frosting and syrup. Dude, yeah, again, this is why I'm just not into these things. Even cookies recently, unless it's a chocolate chip cookie, most cookies I'm just not into these days. I just feel like most cookies I eat they just make me feel like crap, and then also just way too fucking sweet. But I don't know. It's just not my thing. Even like I said, growing up, like there's a limit to how much sugar I can have in something. Is banana bread cake? No, because that would be a bread, right? I don't think that would be considered. I mean, unless you make it with cake batter. Banana pudding's good. Have you tried white chocolate macadamia nut cookies from Subway? I don't mind the Subway cookies. Again, I think they're all very sweet. I think most of the stuff from Subway, at least here, even the regular chocolate chip ones is like too sweet for me. Alex turning Asian by proxy, craving the not too sweet desserts. Dude, there's a limit, you know? Like, there's a limit between... I think the thing is, like, why that's a saying anyways, is like... I truly think that once you hit that threshold of too much sugar, it becomes very negative tasting. Like, it's gross. You know? Like, I've never really understood how people can handle that much sugar. Like, in certain things. I think candies are a different thing, but like in desserts. Too sweet stuff burns. I agree. I think maybe that's like what I'm looking for, how to describe something. It does kind of like burn almost. It's like an alcohol almost. Time Lord, how you doing, man? We're just finishing up here, but I'm doing good, man. How about you? Can we get Dan Keeb's birthday cake switches? I think I have them still. My teeth like hurt from too much sweets. Sort of. Yeah. Definitely hurts my gums too. I ate a Cherry Nixie once. And I think with that, with Fern's switch eating, I think that's where we end this. Let's go find someone to raid. I think someone said Gio is on. Fried, what even is that? Critique versus Fried, what even is that? Critique. I clicked this. I don't know what this is, Fried. What am I reading right now? 252 plus SPA choice specs MX blacks. Critique versus... I don't know what I'm reading. Fried's confusing the fuck out of me. Good night, sirs. What am I doing? Bye, Alex. Thanks for the surprise stream. I hope you guys had a good one, man. Seriously, I hope everyone had fun. I hope this was a fun little 2.5 hours. Seriously, guys. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I think tomorrow's 7 p.m. as well, but I think I'll double check. I'll post the schedules in the morning. Bye, everyone, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Enjoy Geo's stream, and have a good night. Sleep well. Love you all, and bye-bye.